Hey, today I'm gonna buy an emu.
Heading to Ocala.
Hi there. How much is it to buy an emu?
I have no idea. Thank you for calling the Texas Zoo. How may I help you?
If I gave you a half-used Starbucks gift card, could I buy an emu with it?
No, you cannot.
Alright, thank you. Have a good day.
Hello?
Hi, I'm wondering how much your emus cost?
I have no idea. I don't have an emu.
Oh, you guys don't have... I don't have emus. 8 seconds later, I just got a text from that number saying, very rude, don't call again. I just asked how much emus cost.
Okay, pause. Probably wondering why I want to buy an emu, and here's why. I've featured a lot of fun pets on this channel, such as Krusty the Crab, Kiwi the Mantis, Monty, who's my friend's dog, and Kobe, who's my dog back in Canada. But after I threw Krusty into the ocean and he definitely broke all his limbs when the wave came and took him away, after I released Kiwi into the wild, after Curtis just took Monty to Florida this weekend for Thanksgiving, and since I've been away from Kobe for 2 months now, I believe it is time for a new era of me having a pet. Number 2, most TikTokers, when they become rich and famous, join a content house and spend all their money on ugly Gucci backpacks and nachos from Saddle Ranch. However, I have decided to save up my money for a purchase that is much more fulfilling. An emu. And that brings us to number 3. You're probably wondering, are emus even legal in California? Well, I looked it up and holy shit, you can just buy an emu in California. There is no laws against owning an emu in California. So after calling around, I found a place called Ostrich Land. So what did I do? I went on a road trip with some best friends to the said ostrich farm. And on the way, I saw a tissue box in the car with this scary wench from the Puffs commercial who has haunted my dreams ever since I was a kid. Anyways, the drive was absolutely beautiful. We went through the mountains and drove along the Pacific Ocean and through the desert where Rango was filmed, and then boom! We had arrived at Ostrich Land and it was open. I asked Billy,
Billy, where are we? Emu Park! No, Ostrich Land. Oh.
This place was like Disneyland, but just ostriches. The entrance was $5 to get in and then $1 for food to feed the ostriches, but it was time for me to lure the ostrich into my possession. The instructions and warnings were kind of terrifying and said the ostriches will not only try to steal the feeding bowl from you, but will also bite and peck you.
They kind of smell disgusting.
Anyways, it was time to feed them, and that's when I realized these emus are 7 feet tall. When I went into this, I fully believed emus were literally the size of chickens. Call me stupid, I didn't think they were 7 feet tall. I was dead serious about taking one home when I started filming this until I realized how freaking tall they are. Now, not only are they that tall, but they were also mean.
Stop.
Food, no, I'm eating. Eat the food. No, one at a time. We're taking turns.
They were literally stealing the bowls from us and trying to eat our fingers like a Polish sausage.
Stop biting the bowl.
We are literally feeding them and he's just trying to rip the bowl. He didn't even want the food. Anyways, it didn't take long for me to realize that I actually hate emus and emus hate me. And my mind started to wonder.
How many chicken nuggets do you think you can make out of one of these?
I also didn't realize how much they cost until I got there.
I wonder how much it like costs to buy one of these.
Probably like
$4.
Emus cost up to $10,000. This is the Gucci of chickens. The Louis Vuitton of chickens. Now, Ostrich Land, of course, had ostriches in addition to the emus. So we ran over to the ostrich section, and they were much more polite.
Oh, this one's so nice.
And sweet little babies that I would never want to turn into chicken nuggets. But do you know who does want to turn them into chicken nuggets? Ostrich Land! In the gift shop at Ostrich Land, they literally sell ostrich meat sticks.
Excuse me, is there actually ostrich in these ostrich
that
sticks?
one's like 50-50. That's like beef and ostrich.
Thank you.
These poor creatures are fed all day and night by sweaty, COVID-infested tourists just to be turned into a teriyaki meat stick. Needless to say, after discovering that, we left and went to the actual town site, and it was so dang pretty. And that's when we sat in some grass and got to play with this old couple's pet bunny that they took on a walk named Bun Bun, who, I shart you not, just happens to be the mascot for the University of California. I literally cannot deal with this when I found out this information. Here is Bun Bun's Instagram at the 119th US Open tournament. Here is Bun Bun at the beach. Here is Bun Bun supporting our first responders. Here is Bun Bun supporting the UC Davis band group. Here is Bun Bun at Disneyland. Now, it might be the fact that I'm recording this at 4:49 a.m. in my closet, and this is literally the craziest thing that has ever happened to me, but it feels like I met the President of the United States. Anyways, then we ventured into the town, and, they sell Trump stickers and have a cafe where there is far too many animatronics for a place that sells bread. I am trying to eat a croissant, not play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Why won't he talk now? What secrets are you hiding?
And then after that, we simply just drove home, and it was a good old day to spend with friends.
To be honest, I didn't think I was gonna make a whole YouTube video about emus, but it turned out to be so much more. So I just want to say thank you for sticking around and watching the whole emu video. I know I didn't end up buying an emu because I thought they were 1 foot tall, but I hope you enjoyed regardless. I'm so thankful for all the support I've received from you guys recently, and I'm so glad I could bring you on this little trip to see emus. I know this video is like a little bit different than what I regularly post. I'll be back to posting normal content next week, but if you want to see more stuff like this, please let me know in the comments. Also, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe and turn on all post notifications. It truly does help a ton. And finally, make sure you go follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. That's all Ben of the Week. I will see you all next Sunday. Take care, be safe, wear a mask, drink water. Ben of the Week, it's chill.